What's up, Coach?
Okay, you're gonna run with the starters tonight. We want to give you a look with the first unit, see how it goes.
What about?
Nah, I already talked to him. We're gonna do what's best for the team, which means you have got to perform. You earned this spot, but it's up to you if it sticks.
I got you. I won't take anything for granted.
Make this count, Jay.
Will do. Understood.
Hey, good luck out there, kid.
Hey, thanks, Sarge. I appreciate you.
Hey, Che.
What's
I
up?
need you with the rest of the starters. We're gonna take a pic for social.
A picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, let's go. All right, gentlemen, let's huddle up here for photo. Get all in there. All right, group up a little bit more. Okay, why don't you guys take a big step back? That look good? Okay. All right, thanks everybody. That was
Appreciate
great.
it.
Thank you so much. That turned out really well.
One of the best, the lively and colorful Riverwalk. Just part of what makes San Antonio such a great town. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the San Antonio Spurs here at AT&T Center. Welcome, everyone, to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge on our sideline. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, the Minnesota Timberwolves will come into town. And then out there with Murray. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. In the new season, Chris, every team wants that fast start, but when you really think about it, how important is that in the grand scheme of things?
Well, it depends on where you are. Like, let's think about Houston last year. With the injuries, you don't want to get to a slow start where you're fighting for home court advantage. So it's very important. And usually veteran teams know that first 2-3 weeks of the season is when you can sneak teams. And if you're a younger team and you understand that, wait a minute, it's all about attention to detail, focus, and playing hard, you can get some pretty nice upsets early, because when for young teams, once the scout report comes out and teams hone in on you, it might be a little bit more of a difficult season as the days go ahead. Yeah, watch out.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
Here's Aldridge. One up, one down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Here's DeRozan. Oh, yes, the turnaround. And we are talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
And Pirtle sends it back. Here's White. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
They get the rebound. Davis off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket. And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
The kick out to LeBron. Floats it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, a look that only a few players in the league can make.
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Murray. And Davis sends it back. And they get it back. DeRozan against Kuzma. And DeRozan throws it down.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless. And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Last outing for San Antonio, it was a loss to the Knicks in New York. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Rondo against Murray. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. James left side. Over DeRozan. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And reportedly, LeBron James spends over $1 million a year just on training and maintaining his body.
Well, money well spent. I mean, for his age, the most minutes played in NBA history, he's doing everything possible to extend his prime.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Well, when he joined the Lakers, LeBron knew it would be a challenge. Joining a young team with a losing record. It's reminiscent of his return to Cleveland. But this go-round proving even harder.
White, good.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Los Angeles. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Staying with your game plan is so important, especially when you are away from your home arena.
Here's Aldridge. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Aldridge has got his second basket. And under the microscope in Los Angeles, some questions about LeBron's leadership, sitting apart on the bench, and Chris courting other superstar players.
Well, I mean, and when you're losing, everything gets magnified, Kevin. We all know that. I mean, LeBron's had his critics his whole career. He continues to prove them wrong. He just wants to get back on that winning track, because that would do a lot to quiet.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at the Lakers. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, San Antonio, they're at the 10th position.
And when I look at the Lakers, they are, in my eyes, one of the big surprises of the young season. I mean, no doubt the talent was there, but I just didn't think it would come together this fast.
Yeah, you weren't alone in thinking that, but you got to credit the coaching staff. I mean, they've done a terrific job.
Here's Pirtle. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
So that's just something to keep an eye on. I mean, when their reserves are operating at a high level, so tough to beat.
It's stolen by Davis. And here we go. Shea heading to the hoop. Good work there as it goes. Young's got 6 points. Well, you knew it was a matter of time before this team made the adjustment. Shea now officially a starter for them going forward.
And being a starter wasn't handed to Shea. And the fact that he had to fight his way up the pecking order of the roster should make this mean all that much more to him. Easy call to move him into the starting lineup with how he's played.
Lakers working the ball around now. Kuzma passes to Rondo. James in the post. Wide on him. 5 on the clock. From deep. No good that time. Murray with the defensive effort. And stolen by Shea. To the inside. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's White. And the rejection by James.
Oh, love watching James dominate on defense. An impressive rejection artist.
Lakers on D. They trail by 1. Aldridge finds White.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it. And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, Greg, it's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
White the pass to Poeltl. Outside DeRozan. Now here is Aldridge, covered by LeBron. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist from DeRozan. And that's now 6 points for LaMarcus Aldridge. The Lakers have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. It's LeBron with the drive. Young outside, inside. Kuzma passes to Che. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And watching Che, you can see that he is starting to put in the extra work in the gym. It takes a lot of reps to make it in the NBA, and the results are starting to show.
Well, you said it. It isn't just the skill improvement. Extra workouts go a long way in building camaraderie with the rest of your team. All those things are right in there. Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Miles checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Damari Carroll comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for White. And it's Mills in for Murray. Bounce pass, Aldridge. Here's Lyles. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Dwight Howard. And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis. For a time, Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of Angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
And they will call over the back on the play.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Carves out position, holds his ground, makes it an easy call for the ref.
Here is Forbes, guarded by Green. 6 on the shot clock. Aldridge against Cousins. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the call. San Antonio the foul. The Lakers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
The Lakers making a switch here. Caldwell Pope checked in. And even though Chris Dwight Howard won't be logging the 35-plus minutes he once did, he is still a factor when he's on the floor.
Oh, yeah, Kevin, you better pay attention to Dwight. He can still hurt you with any touch he gets around the basket. I like seeing him in short bursts where you can force the opposing team to adjust to him inside.
Yep, that one goes in there. And the Lakers lead by 4.
Oh, and you love this with Shea, the ability to see the whole floor and find the open man.
Mills with it. Young's there. Aldridge trying to break free. Mills can't hit. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And Cousins gets it to go.
Wow, the way Cousins runs the floor for a big man, he can really hustle when he sees a chance for an easy score.
Here's San Antonio now. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Mills. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Young. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Here's Mills. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Knicks in New York. Aldridge trying to break free, and Patrick Mills gets the 3. Now just a 1-point Laker lead. The Lakers have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Green with the ball. Picked up by Aldridge. And that one's good. Green.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Here's Mills. Rebounded by the Lakers. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Green dishes to Che. And they double up Che. Here's Cousins. Good. And it's Che picking up the assist. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, you love the confidence of Cousins. His ability to rise up and toss up a shot as soon as he gets the ball is tremendous.
Here's Mills. Aldridge left side. And no good that time. Nice D from Cousins. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Shoots over Carroll. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Spurs trail by 6. Carroll kicks to Lyles. Pass to Forbes. Now Lyles. 26 points for him last game against the Knicks in New York.
And not only that, I mean, if you think about it, he dominated the boards. His energy was incredible. He never stopped working. That's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Jay. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Pass to Carroll. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Lyles kicks to Mills. Launches a 3. He can't get it to go. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Here's Caldwell Pope. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
I mean, he's finding some good shots early on. And what you like about it, he's not trying to do too much.
Mills passes to Aldridge. Carroll with it. 11 points for him in that last game against the Knicks in New York. Lyles with a wide open look. Hits the 3-point bomb.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Green finds Young to the paint. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. 14 points for Jay.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And the pass to Aldridge. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Aldridge has got 10 points.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
It's been all about Jay for Los Angeles. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness. And
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always a different look now for San Antonio. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for DeMarre Carroll. DeRozan comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's White in for Bryn Forbes. Aldridge out there with Lyles. Then it's White. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Mills in at the point guard position. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Outside DeRozan. The Lakers with the rebound. Howard's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Green passes to Che. Here's Davis, and the officials call a traveling violation. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Che.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 4th assist in this one.
You start to wonder, Kevin. I mean, can anyone guard this guy? Che having a night to remember.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, my cousin LaMarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected. His former teammate in Portland, C.J. McCollum, said he hasn't changed his game to try and fit the new NBA. He shoots mid-range, scores under the basket, strong as heck. He knows who he is. And Kevin, LaMarcus isn't really my cousin, but his game never goes out of style.
You're right, D.A., and he is still getting it done. Thank you.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And stolen by LeBron. One-on-one here. Here's Young. DeRozan trying to get open. And Young with the basket on the assist by LeBron. LeBron's got assist number 5 here tonight. DeRozan against LeBron. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. .143 left in the first half of the game. Can they get it? Here's DeRozan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
It's common to see wing players improve their perimeter shooting in the league, but DeMar DeRozan's most striking growth has been his ball handling and playmaking. He's been dynamic with the ball in his hands.
Good. LeBron's got the lead up to 8 now for the Lakers.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, and Greg, they've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
And Mills kicks to Lyles. White against Green. Lets it fly. And it's White missing. And Greg DeRozan watching a ton of films of guys like Andre Miller and Sam Cassell operating in the pick and roll.
Not only that, Kevin, to strengthen his left hand, he'd use it for daily activities like writing, leaving no stone unturned to become an expert initiator.
Young with the steal. Here's Davis. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Shea's got his 6th assist on the night. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for San Antonio. It's a 10-point game. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. Here's Che. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on DeRozan.
Oh, he put the ball on the deck, didn't he? And he created offense. Che draws the foul and gets to go to the line.
And both free throws good for Che.
And for anyone that feels like summer league doesn't matter, Che is a shining example of why it does. It's part of how he got his shot in this league.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Contavious, you guys came out with a lot of energy in the first half. What got you going?
Like you said, we came out with a lot of energy. We wanted to get easy basket on layups, knock down shots.
You got all that and more in that first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Well, you look at Shea in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steal.
Yeah, he's busting his tail, making his presence known. A great job defensively so far.
Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Rajon Rondo is out there with Che. And it's James in at the 3 slot.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Here's White. Steps back and drains the jump shot. White's got 10 points.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Trying to get open is Kuzma. And Young with the basket on the assist by Rondo.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Murray kicks to Aldridge. DeRozan against James. DeRozan's shot is off. Young drives in. Here's Kuzma. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, and at Utah, Kyle Kuzma restricted to more of a traditional power forward role. Now, the wide-open NBA style has unleashed his game.
And Chris, really a combo forward game for Kuzma. He's comfortable playing small forward as well.
Well, defensively, I think he's better on the wing. I mean, think about this. In high school, he was only 5'9" as a freshman. Man, did he grow. He has experience on the perimeter.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Let's take a second to see the teams that have been the toughest inside this season so far. The Lakers, number 1.
And sometimes a team will get one guy who can block. Other times a guy finds ways to get others involved in blocking. It can be contagious. If he can do it, why not me? Then all of a sudden you look up and you're leading the league in blocks.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. White, wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. White's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he's not going to get an easier look than that. You don't need to double team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
And Pirtle sends it back. With some arc, and there's the nice layup by White. White's got it back down to within single digits for the Spurs. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Rondo, no good. The Spurs have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Murray, no good.
You know, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy.
Offensive rebound. Shots good from Young. Shea's got 24.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Rondo against Murray. White. That shot off. Good D by Shea. Lakers leading by 11. And it's Davis at the elbow. Right through the D for the layup. Davis has got 16 points.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it. I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Shots good from Young. He's got 26.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Passes to Pirtle. He kicks it to DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Damari Carroll's checked in for the Spurs. Bryn Forbes comes in for White. The Lakers also with a sub. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Anthony Davis. Now here is Pirtle. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Carroll. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Murray dishes to Forbes. Murray against Rondo. Murray kicks to Forbes. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And it's the Lakers' ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Murray surveying the D. And stolen by Shea. Pushing it up. Floats it up for James. Poked away.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Bellinelli, he's checked in for San Antonio. And then for the Lakers, JaVale McGee comes in for LeBron. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Rajon Rondo. Free throw good, Murray. And the guard, Bryn Forbes, won back-to-back state championships as a high schooler in the state of Michigan. Couple years at Cleveland State, then transferred back to the state of Michigan and played at Michigan State.
And after that time at Michigan State, he went undrafted, but Kevin really has developed into a steady rotation player in the NBA. And by the way, quite a knockdown shooter.
The Spurs making a switch here. Lyles checked in. Forbes the pass to Aldridge. Kicks to Bellinelli. To the inside, Carroll. And it's JaVale McGee with the rebound. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Lakers. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. Here is Forbes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Clock at 6. Pass to Lyles. From deep. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Cousins, no good.
Come on. You got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Kuzma. Back to Caldwell Pope. He dishes it to McGee. Bank shot, no good. Spurs trail by 14. Outside Aldridge. Back to Bellinelli. Pass to Carroll. McGee with the block.
Oh, this is McGee's role. He's out here to defend and to stifle shooters whenever he can.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Some people have already predicted future MVPs. Is there a surprise name that you think could win that MVP award, Chris, down the road?
Oh, I think there are a few surprises. I mean, we can go young with young guys like a Trae Young or Luka Doncic. We can go with guys that we expect to do it like Anthony Davis, who it just seems like he's just biting at the bit. There's a few young Celtics. There's a few young Lakers that in a few years you never know what they could do, especially the ones that are playing with great guys and watching their practice habits, game habits, stealing their recipes or stealing what they eat before the game and their health-wise. So many guys right now that are going to be in that second tier coming up. It's going to be fun to watch their growth.
It will. Here is Forbes. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. The pass to Bellinelli. 11 feet away. Lyles. It's good on the putback. Lyles got 6.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul goes against San Antonio.
Oh, that's just fearless in his approach. I love seeing Che attack the heart of that defense.
See, Webb, if we lower the draft age back to 18, the league will take a larger role developing high school players. Your thoughts?
Well, I think I think it could be a safety net. You know, so many kids are vulnerable at this time, and they don't have a system, and that's why everything's kind of been messed up for players trying to figure out what is the correct system. How do I really get immersed? I want to be in the NBA. What is the right way? And I think the younger you are, with the more direction that you have, it can only turn out to be a safer process, I would hope.
And getting better pro-level training, too, coaching.
Yeah, pro-level training, pro-level knowledge, pro-level relationships. I think it's a great thing by the way.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Che. First in steals, 7th in assists, and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And as you said, #1 in steals this season. He's the sneakiest ball hawk in the league right now. Hide everything you've got because he's coming after you. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Spurs trail by 16. Mills passes to Bellinelli. Back to Carroll. To the middle. Here's Forbes. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Shea.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
One shot.
And that one misses.
It was to the chagrin of many that Cousins joined the Warriors last season, but it looked to be the right choice for him. Got to take his time rehabbing and came back to a team in first place with no pressure.
San Antonio again missing. Los Angeles leading by 17. And James gets it to go on the assist by Shea. Young's got his 7th assist in the game. Now here's Mills. He's covered by Rondo. Passes it to Lyles. Pirtle inside. He's guarded by Cousins. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
Murray's checked in for the Spurs. The Lakers also with a sub. Davis is checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. Murray outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Dwight Howard. The Spurs have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for San Antonio, Murray out there with Derek White. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Lyles in at the 4 slot.
Oh, you forget sometimes how much of an impact Rondo can have defensively there, showing off some superb vertical as he goes up for the block.
Yes, that goes in.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And San Antonio shooting about 42% so far. Murray outside. Chris, last season the Thunder became the final NBA team to reach an agreement for jersey sponsorships. Have you gotten used to seeing those patches on the various jerseys around the league?
You know what, Kevin? I have. And they're not as intrusive as I thought. I was.
Me too.
Man,
I agree.
Yeah, I was so scared of this. I thought it was going to ugly up the jerseys and be bigger than the team logo and things like that. But you know how great this league is when it comes to getting messages out to their fans and promotion. And so we've done a wonderful job. And actually, some I really, really like how they fit the jersey, how the colors matches, and the history of the company, actually. So, no, I think they've done a great job kind of just making sure it just slides in there, not taking away the shine from the team.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Trey Lyles, and the shot is good.
No, but sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jab. You got to get those easy looks inside.
Rondo with it, now guarded by DeRozan, and stolen by Aldridge. Here's Murray. Rebound the Lakers.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Yeah, Greg, that's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
Rondo passes to Kuzma. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Kyle Kuzma, a late pick in the 2017 draft, but he's shown that he's as strong a prospect as any.
Yeah, flew under the radar as a prospect, but came in with a very refined game and was an impact player early on. Has already started to expand his game. Should see an even bigger role as he develops as a player.
Here's Murray. Chalk up 2 there.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure where this guy was in the first half.
James outside. And it's Davis at the elbow. White against Young. Back to Davis. Just 5 to shoot. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Shots good from Young.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
DeRozan finds Murray. Back to DeRozan. Pass to White. Over Jay. White, good.
Yeah, I'm surprised that D isn't respecting this mid-range game more. They ought to be. I bet you they will be soon.
Here's Young. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 6 assists in the game.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
White dishes to Aldridge. The shot's good.
Oh, man, challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
Lakers leading by 22. LeBron kicks to Che. Here's Kuzma. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside DeRozan. More star players changing teams. The word tampering comes up, Chris. Is the league striking the right balance on enforcement?
Oh, yes. And you know, Commissioner Silver, he knows all the tricks. He doesn't want it to be a police state, but he knows a wink from a wink.
Right,
you know what I mean? So you got to draw some lines. But again, how do you stop it? I mean, you know, if I'm playing on the Lakers and I say, wow, you know, I think Anthony Davis has the best eyebrows in the world. You know, you got to let me say that. And, you know, if that's recruiting, it's recruiting. So it's a fine line. And hopefully the players have some fun with it. And hopefully Commissioner Silver does his best to police it while everyone at the same time is working through with integrity.
Yeah, Rondo just knows how to wheel and deal. Has that exceptional feel for when one of his guys is open.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Murray finds Carroll. Back to Murray. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Lakers leading by 23. Young passes it to LeBron. Here's Davis. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Murray with it. Now guarded by Jay. Murray kicks to Pirtle. Fires for 3. That shot is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Here's Murray. A second chance effort. Rebound the Lakers. Kuzma's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
It's good. 19 points for LeBron.
I like to say I'm blown away, but honestly, with LeBron, a game like this, it's just par for the course.
Here's Forbes. Sinks the three-pointer.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
James, the pass to Kuzma. Here's Che. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Murray outside. Chris, it seems like some teams have been in rebuild mode for a long time. Is there a point at which the league should step in and maybe, I don't know, take over or give them guidance?
You know, I really do. And not because it's necessarily the fault of the team, because, it's tough to win a championship. But to be a perennial bottom dweller, basement dweller, it's not good for the fans. And fans like myself, every year comes the first game, we think, hey, we could win a championship, we could do it. But, you know, our thought process is not based in knowledge. It's just based in our hope and will for the team. So you definitely want to keep teams straight. You want to keep them honest. And I think the league could find a way to step in. But
here's Caruso. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey again, everybody. Ernie Johnson. I got Shaq here. Got Kenny the Jet here. Standing by on headset near the locker rooms, right down the hall, around the corner, we get a chance to catch up with our post-game guest.
Hey, this is the Jet here, man. Your fingerprints was all over the game, particularly on the offensive end. What weren't they doing defensively that allowed you to take over?
We just wanted to stay flexible instead of forcing things. We wanted to take what the defense gave us. When I didn't have a shot, I tried to make the smart, simple pass. I mean, we have so many great scorers on this roster, man. The last thing our team needs is me taking air out of the ball.
Well, you didn't take it out the ball. You just took it out the net.
And that's going to do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. For the Jet, for the Diesel, for Kevin Harlan, and for the entire 2K Sports crew. The entire 2K Sports crew.
That's everyone.
Ernie Johnson. Have a wonderful evening.
Nice work, Che. Keep it up.
Appreciate it, Coach.
Hey, good game, bro.
Appreciate it, Sarge.
Che, talk to me about your first start. How did it feel out there? It looked like you were pretty comfortable.
You know what? I was kind of nervous at first. I was mostly just trying not to mess up, to tell you the truth. But yeah, man, you know what? I just want to give a big thanks to Coach for trusting, you know, in me and giving me a chance to go out there and show everyone what I'm capable of. You know, everyone wants to, you know, they want that shot to prove that you belong. And when it comes, well, if it comes, you just try to make the best of it.
Che, do any moments from tonight really stand out to you? Something you'll remember years from now?
You know, it's funny. I remember real specifically that feeling of, you know, waiting for the tip and just the electricity in the crowd. I remember looking around at my teammates and seeing everyone locked in, ready for battle. It was great, man. I just hope I've, you know, done enough to earn my spot and make these guys believe in me and what I can bring to this team.
Player of the Week is a pretty big deal. What are your thoughts on outplaying the entire NBA for a week?
This is pretty much a team award to me. You know, everyone did their jobs and I just happened to shine. But it could be any of us. So shouts out to my guys, man. Without them, I'm not putting up any of these numbers.
Nice game, Che.
Thanks, B.
Che, can I grab you real quick?
Patty, the great reporter. What's up?
I got Che. You set a new career high for points scored tonight. What does that say about your growth as a player?
It's just one game, so I want to read into it too much. But everything's starting to slow down for me a little bit. Just a little bit more comfortable with everything we're doing. And it helps me play with more confidence. Shout out to my first grade teacher, Chris.
Good stuff. Thanks for your time, Che.
It's all good. Hey, you guys good over here? I saw a little something going on.
Yes. Then definitely.
Jay! Hey!
What up, Levi?
This party's crazy! Hey, there's a great spread over there. There's some cupcakes that look like headphones. Highly recommend. The pulled pork sliders, I would avoid.
Right.
It's all over there.
All right.
Don't be shy. Come on, get out there. Everybody's looking for you. Enjoy yourself. You guys ready to hammer out this deal?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Here's what they're starting with. Fantastic. Looking forward to a long and healthy relationship.
Me too, man.
Thanks, Che.
You're welcome. See y'all later, all right?
All right.